Yes.
Max Robot, we're actually not a cult.
I mean, no, we're totally a cult.
Not a cult. So a lot of people think that we're a cult. We're not a cult.
Super a cult. We have all the charismatic leaders.
An impressionable audience.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cult. Super cult.
Cult is Saturdays.
Yeah, we're real culty.
Yeah.
Is that PC to say? Oh, she's a real cult.
A real cult, that one.
Oh, she's like a young horse. Super cultish.
Oh my God! Did you read about that that VR company that set up a room where people fuck inside of?
Blah 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 blah.
Let me read.
That's the sound of my balls gearing up. Hold on, boys. We might be useful. Let's crank out the machinery.
Well, it sounds
Let's
like
load
a
it up.
Disney. It sounds
And
like
it's
a
like
Disney.
you're like, but sir, that one pipe got cut, and it's like we're just gonna spill it back in the system. Like, don't worry, just get it going, get it going. Blub 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 blub.
I love it. That's like if you actually put a stethoscope up to your balls, like that is actually what you'd hear on the other end. Blah 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 blah.
It's not the sound of bubbling pre-cum or whatever. It's the crowd doing their chants. They're like, let's hear it, let's let them know we're coming.
Blah, 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 blah.
blah, 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 blah.
You have one Leonidas sperm that's like just like rallying everybody. Blah 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 blah.
And then they spill out into my vas deferens and get absorbed.
Upload
by the body.
VR is being sued by the company's former director of digital and social media for sexual harassment, sex and gender discrimination, and wrongful termination, TechCrunch has learned. This lawsuit includes the fact that there was rampant sexual behavior and focus, creating an unbearable environment, and that they set up what they called a kink room.
Oh?
I mean,
Yeah,
all of this
kink
sounds
room.
like a reason to work there.
It contained a bed, and male employees used that room to have sexual intercourse, which was disruptive and inappropriate. Often, underwear and condom wrappers would be found in the room.
So, to me, the crime is they didn't hire somebody to keep that place clean.
So, funny, the lawsuit also includes the allegation that they would call female employees in on their days off to clean the room after parties.
Oh, that's not great. That's not empowering.
Why would
That's not what I was hoping. This is the Hollywood version of this would go very differently.
I mean, this is a lawsuit, so all of this is alleged to happen via this lawsuit. But goddamn, they sure uploaded that VR.
What's the kink?
Correct.
The kink room?
Yeah.
I don't know. They got like pictures of goats and shit. Like they got all this non-sexual stuff. And the game is you bring someone in, and when they ask why is that there, you just go prude. Like they're like, why is there Darth Vader?
Don't be so
poster?
uptight. Don't be so uptight. I'm just Facebooking pictures of your mom when she was young.
That's the real boys club.
Can you wear this C-3PO mask? Great.
Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I blast Beastmaster 2 while we bang? Just a boys club.
Also, I'm gonna scream, Crom. Is that the god from?
I'm gonna scream Crom. Hey, do you mind if I only scream Crom during our intercourse, before, during, and afterward? Hey, don't be so Crom negative.
Hey man, look, this is a religiously tolerant workspace. All right, could you please get it together?
We're Crom positive here.
Yeah. All right, put on these goggles. It'll make Crom look like a handsome gentleman.
I'm gonna show your pussy what's best in life.
Have you seen the rap battle between Groot and Hodor?
It was actually on the preview of the Alamo Draft
Yeah,
House,
I hadn't seen that. Have you seen this, Bryce?
No, I haven't seen that.
They commit to the bit.
Ashley actually knew one of the girls in the video. She's a cosplayer that streams on Twitch.
That's awesome.
Hey, show. Take 3. Good show. What should we call it?
God, there was something that happened way later on that was just a perfect phrase. I want to say like something dour or
Hey,
something.
by the way, Pollinuk says my kink is shouting thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Oh, I work on getting an erection.
Oh, you mold.
Sugar dates would be pretty funny too.
Mamma Mia too. Whose cum is this?
Some little swag.
I feel like it should be a Bryce line.
Man, here, hell, go back. Oh man, there's somebody. Oh man, there. The moment I heard it, I was like, oh, that's so good. But I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't see anything dour.
Sad. Or I don't know.
I'm black, y'all. Brian Brushwood. That's Bridget Jones.
That's Bridget Jones.
Oh, do we want to try and get back onto that's category? on a that streak?
I don't know that was the best bit on the planet to begin with, but if we're looking for something to pick up and
With
play with.
all of our titles, we randomly jabbed into that something.
White people making it work.
Making it work. Brexit.
Brexit.
Whose cum is this?
Whose cum is this? Is pretty good. Whataburger.tv. Is that a thing?
I don't know. Speaking Bryce to power is not bad.
Speaking Bryce DeBauer is great. I'm behind that. Or Bryce Castillo's diary, just because it puts his full name on the internet.
I've got a website though. I like speak Bryce to power.
Tony B. Casty's diary. I also really like.
Tony B. Casty.
You know, I got the email in when the Wikipedia page reverted back from that. I was like, cool, it's going to go under the radar.
Tony B. Casty.
Oh, look at that. Jackie Hearn and Hot Beverages both just subscribed. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Our two female fans.
We like hot beverages. That's a
Hey, can I
Is that a Foreigner
talk to you
song?
guys about Christian music?
Please do.
Yeah.
So on Jury this morning, I did an episode because somebody had mentioned in a random email that they were like a Christian music fan in their youth. And it just touched off so many more emails of people that just wanted to talk about Christian music that they had either known in their youth or they were still into now. Like, Christian music is something that I did not realize was like a rushing undercurrent for so much of the Diamond Club fan base. I did not appreciate that, like, people were so into talking about it. So I did this episode, and literally all I can get is reaction from people who haven't even heard saying, oh, you did an episode on Christian music. Did you talk about 3 bands? And they're all different bands. There's never like one band that everybody mentions. It's always 3 other random different Christian bands.
Let me make some guesses.
Shocked I didn't talk about.
Striper.
Striper's been mentioned.
Yep.
But not universal. Nothing is universal.
Soul Collective.
Sure. I never know. You might as well make them up. They're always
really?
just
Petra.
Fish
Yeah,
Ass.
Mike TV is right.
And-
Petra was going to be one of the next one.
Creed.
Michael W. Smith.
We did. Oh no, but Michael W. Smith wound up getting played on the show. The show is not available on YouTube because I played so much goddamn music.
He was looking for a
But
reason.
Michael W. Smith was on. Here's another phenomenon that people loved bringing up was the Christian bookstore posters that told you if you like this kind of secular music, then you would like this kind of
Translate.
Christian.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Basically translate. Like, you like this? This is similar, but also
And then
mentions
Michael
God.
W. Smith was the Bruce Springsteen analog
Wow.
on the one that we found online.
So what led you to looking for a city? Did you play that? How did that go?
We did not play Looking for a City. Although I wound up getting shit because I didn't from Waffleopagus, so I don't know if he's still here. I saw him earlier. Waffleopagus gave me shit because I wasn't playing enough good Christian music. And I don't doubt that there's good Christian music, but people were I'm playing what people send me. I'm a babe in the woods, wandering blind. I can't make sure that I'm finding the most beautiful tree
Well, and
in
plus
the forest.
also like the good music is the popular music. It's Doobie Brothers playing "Jesus Is Just All Right" or whatever, right?
There were a couple songs that I didn't know because people kept saying "Jars of Clay," and I didn't realize.
I'm seeing that in the chat a lot.
I do know the one famous Jars of Clay song. I didn't realize had like broken through to like pop music. The Flood song.
Holy cow, we've got a lot of Twitch emotes.
We got how many is this?
I like the goat time.
167 suggestions. Over the course, well, we can do a little update. Over the course of the show, we got up to 81 subscribers, which means we have 6 open emote slots to fill.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
84.
I mean, I think 100 is one that unlocks a couple too. So we can probably count for 100.
Hey, man, free money. Take it right out of that bald asshole's pocket. Sorry, boss.
I love Star Trek.
I wish I was as beloved as Elon
interesting.
Musk. It's the
I'll
girth.
just settle for being the richest man on Earth.
It's the girth that matters, not the height of your rocket.
People suggesting the left and right diamonds as like separate.
Hey, that's a lot of real estate.
Although that does mean that we officially now can spread Diamond Club, like you can put a Dill's face in between our.
Ew.
Our
What are people
diamond.
doing right now to express Diamond Club stuff?
Just the normal text brackets.
Okay.
But we could make awesome versions.
Yeah. Pizza.
Also, that would be great because there's a couple other, like Ash's channel has a Diamond Club emote, like people are throwing, and my channel has a
Yeah,
Diamond Club
I don't
emote.
know that we're hurting for another Diamond Club, right? Or Diamond Club symbol. It seems like,
Oh,
you know.
well,
we gotta on this channel.
Yeah.
We gotta have the best one. We gotta have like.
Then let's do a two-parter. Let's do a two-parter open and close bracket. I think works.
Oh, so not a single one? Okay.
Yeah, well, because that one looks pretty close to the one that exists, right?
Which one that exists?
Well, we're seeing it down in the chat right now.
Ashley's, I mean,
that's
Ashley
our
has
sub badge.
Ashley sat. No, wait, yeah. Are you talking about the blue thing or the purple?
No, I'm
one?
talking about the one like Benito Boom Crash just posted.
So
yeah.
that's Ashley's though. That's when people
And
subscribe to
mine,
Ash.
yeah,
And when-
mine is the light blue one. Ashley's is the purple one.
I mean, is that? It seems like both of you guys are dialed into who owns what, whereas I've never had that thought. I've never.
It's just if people only subbed to one person and they were subbing to us, they wouldn't get
I
one.
see. I got it. So those can only be
They're per channel.
flashed. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
But
That shit-
I think Night Attack should have
We sh-
the fucking alpha diamond.
Okay.
Right,
Well.
and that means it's got to be the two-parter.
Yes. I'm down
Oh,
for that. I'm down
okay.
for that.
all right.
Something fucking majestic.
And
And then
I think
there
to
should
be
be
honest,
there should be
we
a
can
Brian.
have-
Well, hold on.
We can have all of them, like, because I think that like just having rad Diamond Club emotes from this channel is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
people fucking love them.
There should be a. Oh, see, look at this stuff. Is that Viking Lass? See, like that's a good one because Mitsula is pointing out that, like with Viking Lass's emote, you get to build a boat because it comes in pieces.
Sure. Well, that's a good idea, but what is it for us?
I don't know. I'm
well,
just
that's
saying.
that's the big part. Is like no one getting across the finish line on the concept.
What about the Chinese butt plug sex toy?
No,
The hook, and we
No,
just say,
no.
"Oh, we're giving them the hook."
no.
We should have a Cord Killers and a Weird Things one.
Yeah, we should.
Um,
What if we had what if we had 2 diamond halves and 4 faces, and hopefully we can unlock. We can get past 100, and we can make just faces for the people. Is that doable? You think? I don't know.
That does make everything faces.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess yeah. For.
It does suck with that we don't get to get Picnic when we goddamn invented that shit.
Wait, we
Well, 'cause
don't get picnic.
Picnic is a global emote.
It's a
That means
global emote. Like it's
everybody
already
can-
there for free for everybody.
Those assholes.
Do they know that came from our incubator?
Can
That
we?
was-
Can
that
we?
was
I'm
our
gonna
baby?
walk. Next time I'm at Twitch, because I go there every once in a while. I'm just gonna
Like,
walk up
we
and just be like,
have
you know who I
video.
fucking am, you piece of shit.
We got video of that moment. We can point to the fucking moment that it happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it queued up on my phone. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, you piece of shit. Look what we fucking invented, you piece of shit. And
Okay,
they're gonna
so-
be like,
but wait,
I'm gonna sign off on this, but I must
just-
insist that you say this to somebody who has no chance of actually knowing what you're talking about or being able to remedy your problem.
I'm just gonna corner a janitor and
Yeah.
just be like, look at this, you piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Take this away from the people. It's ours.
Look, yeah, make it only us that can sell it.
There are just memes on this list, but I don't. Someone's suggesting Kanata, which is the poor use of our emotes.
Kanata.
AKH for asshole clan. Hello. That might not be.
The thing is, I mean, like, AKH is really funny to see in the chat, but I have no idea what triggers it beyond just the one time that we said asshole.
I've been trying to figure out like what is the cause of this regular earthquake, and it's always like it's always this passive indictment. It's like those moments when you know the Always Sunny in Philadelphia crew are just genuinely bad people. And then whenever we have that genuine moment where we don't see it, but we're being bad people, that's when the AKHs all come out.
I mean, do we need a WPR?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Brian,
well,
Brian
actually-
gets to make. Brian is the only person who gets the veto on WPR.
Yeah, you
get the veto
You get
on
the veto, but it is something that is common in our
And you know what? It is universal because it is funny. It was very, very funny to watch Adam Curry twist under the realization that when he talks about his castle and his helicopter, the fucking WPRs come out.
Literally anybody who's talking about their life being good, if they are white, we could
pretty
get
good.
white.
Yeah,
the
okay.
WPR trending.
You know, WPR
I
would be pretty all right.
So my only weird thing about it is they've got some guidelines.
Oh.
I mean,
It might be too
the
divisive.
The letters. I mean, I guess the letters are. It's not like
But
we have
it's
to
like
fill
they're
out
all
a form.
blinged
but-
out. What if we spent 3 emotes on it and they were all gold letters that just said WPR, solid gold letters?
They've actually
you actually can't do single
just
letters.
do single letters now because people were just like subbing to people and then spelling out the N word.
Oh, geez, that's clever.
What if we did a Jeep? Maybe a Jeep.
Jeep. That's pretty good. Jeep.
A Max Troll. We should have a Max Trollbot head.
Yeah, Max Trollbot.
A burnt hand. A hand on fire.
Oh, jeez. Brian's Donald Trump burnt hand. Don't worry about these blisters. I'll get chopped up by a drone later.
What if we got Kuhan's face? Can we ask Kuhan if we could use his face for one?
Kuhan!
He could be like our Kappa.
Yeah, I guess we can bring that to Cord Killers and Weird Things though. Like we can have a discussion on what a Weird Things emote would be or what a Cord Killers emote would be.
Yeah, no, since we're
Sure.
sharing bandwidth, I would like all of that represented. But
Yeah.
but the like for example, the Weird Things one doesn't have to be necessarily saying the words weird things or whatever.
Oh,
like,
no, no,
If
it could
we
be
were to
Bigfoot or
riff on like a
snakes or
snake
something
and
like that.
yeah, exactly.
A Yeti.
Yeah.
Or the blurry Bigfoot.
Mm.
That might be funny.
I mean,
pretty good.
snakes is pretty much like that's.
What about we just take Matthew McConaughey's face and put a Hitler mustache on it? Can we do that for weird things?
Does that clear the standards? Does that violate COS?
Let's see. The photo of the Harambe.
Ah!
Oh, my
I'd be
God.
okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
We may have to on paper call it a gorilla, but
Yeah. We'll know what it is.
Diving guitar gorilla.
what if? Okay, could we have a CULT occult one?
Oh, yeah.
And we could use because we were talking about changing the Saturday Rewind stream to See You Last Tuesday.
See you last Tuesday. Got it. Colt. That's pretty good. That's way good. How are those going, by the way?
Well, they're a lot of fun. We did one for a while last week. We watched. We watched a few summer music series episodes. We watched the Double Clicks one, which, by the way, that episode is like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Because I guess a bunch of stuff.
The one in
Petaluma.
In Petaluma.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that one was great.
And then the one I forgot about, the one where Snubs is singing. Snubs is singing with the rapper.
With dual core?
No. I forget his name.
No. There was the other dude whose name escapes me. But yeah, no, that was great.
Yeah.
That was SSH into your heart, I believe the song is.
That's right. What if we had a flaming shot emote?
I mean, we don't really do that no more.
Yeah, we don't even do that.
But that's fine though. Like just a shot on fire. Like.
Well, here's what I found with the emotes that I had on my channel is that like the stuff that gets used is the stuff that is functional.
Yeah.
So it's like what wound up getting used the most on my channel is Mahoy, and it's literally just because people like to post it when they first come into the chat room. Is just like Mahoy, and that became like a bit of me just like welcoming people with like Mahoy, right?
Right.
And that it's a shitty emote. It doesn't really show up well on screen, but people use it easily the most out of anything that I do. So like the more perfunctory we can do with a little bit of our flavor, the better. Like they're better as tools than they are as symbols, I guess.
Agreed.
Okay, wait. So Toilet Bug brings up a good point. So we talked about doing a Brian and Justin face, which I think we should.
Yep.
Do you want to have spiky hair in your emote face?
Wow, in your meme face. Have you come so far from the spiky hair that you want to remove it from your meme face?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I suppose it's like the Supreme Court justice said about pornography. I'll know it when I see it. Like I have to see what it looks like to say like, well, that's more or less like me, you know? Like if we were down to a few pixels, you know, like 8-bit style.
Can you show the Body's Paradise mock-up that is in the chat room right now from Renegade?
In the
Sugar dates.
Sugar dates.
What is sugar dates from?
I don't know. I mean, the closest I can access is when what's his name, Sala is flipping, and he keeps Indiana Jones for me and goes bad dates because the mom had died.
It's also the very beginning of Aladdin. There's somebody.
Oh yeah.
Sugar dates, and figs. I have no idea why I remember exactly what they say, but that is exactly what they say. Can we just play Aladdin, or is that against TOS? Can we just play the entire movie of Aladdin?
I don't know that we can co-stream that.
We can watch movies with Mikey's review of
New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, which was pretty good. It's pretty great.
Oh shit, we can. I'm being told by somebody in my bathroom that we can co-stream Mr. Rogers. We can MST3K Mr. Rogers.
My God!
Right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what very few people realize is that what makes MST3K great is that they watch them and take meticulous notes and write a script to go along with.
I was very surprised to find, because I didn't watch a lot of MST3K growing up.
Yeah.
When all the Kickstarter came up and it was like, yeah, we need a whole writing staff. I'm like, you guys have a whole staff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, but there's like, man, like their hit ratio is, you know, maybe 1 in 20 for a good guffaw. But when they hit pretty hard. Like, yeah.
Wait, have you seen the new? The new?
Yeah.
Good?
Weird Things?
Bad?
Good. Way good. Yeah. And here's the astonishing part is the movies are better because I always thought about the movies as complete garbage that was uninteresting, but instead they've done a great job of picking uncanny valley movies. Like I would almost want to watch each of these on their own merits of being bad in their own unique ways. But like the second one I saw was about a kid who had a friendship with Sasquatch and nobody believes him, and he gets expelled from school for lying about how he was friends with Sasquatch, and he used to give him rock and roll music and cokes to drink, and anyway, it's great. It's great. It's a great show.
Are you looking at that for an emote?
I think this is one of the emotes that we have in Discord, which is the cheers fucko. So someone posted the full size here.
That's pretty funny. By the way, can we plug that Discord?
Yeah, nightattack.tv/Discord. If you go in and you have your Discord account tied up to your Patreon, you will get access to the Diamond Lounge, a patrons-only room. But there's tons of rooms and all sorts of people. We've gotten like probably 70 or 80 new people since we've actually been pimping the Discord. But there's always good stuff going on. We've got a room for weird things sort of stuff, TV and movies sort of talk.
Dude, it's like it's kind of been amazing, and to be honest, kind of like awkward and at times painful, like for us to sort of modernize into 2017, coming from like our homeschooled environment on diamondclub.tv, where like we were just like, well, on our farm we do it all by ourselves. We stream to ourselves and we chat to ourselves, and that's the way our forefathers taught us. And now it's like everybody's on Discord and now we're on Twitch and everything, and it's like diamondclub.tv is great and I love hanging out in that IRC, but like, man, you got to figure that like the Discord has kind of sucked up most of that IRC activity, right?
I think in a lot of, especially off hours time.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be logged in to catch up on old stuff. I think it still gets pretty well used when there are things like DTNS or Monday Music
Oh
News
God,
and stuff,
yeah. Oh no. I mean more for like the Night Attack kind of stuff. Like it's kind of it's just, you know.
Hey Justin, you want to place a bet on how your pontificating's going over in the IRC chat room?
Oh, I'm watching it. Act like I'm not seeing it.
And
I
yes,
mean, everyone also, by the way, act like all these people aren't in the Discord. Like I think when I pop into the Discord, it's all these people.
By the way, if you're a Twitch sub, you also can get access to the Diamond Lounge in Discord. You have to, in Discord, connect your Twitch account to Discord, and it updates in less than an hour.
Max Trollbot shouts, DC chat is full nude all the time.
Hey, listen, man. Like our idea is everyone has a fun time wherever they want to have a fun time. I'm just calling it as I see it. Because, by the way, there's only a few people that have the kind of 1,000-foot view that Brian and I have, that have seen this shit from the very beginning. Like, yeah, that have the Sims God view of where everybody is. And that's all I'm saying.
Well, now I'm curious what are...
What are we
yeah, what are you saying?
Just that Discord's popular. And it's popular with a lot of people that are in the IRC. And I think there's a reason why. Because, like, the Discord and Slack model is something that's taken off, and it should take off. It's the logical progression of IRC is to have, like,
IRC
the
plus the
functionality of
ability
file
to throw
sharing
files.
and stuff like that.
It is pretty great. Brant was very, very right when he just flatly explained, hey, all you need is Slack. And I was like, don't I need oxygen? And he goes, nope. And then I started breathing Slack, and I was like, oh, my God, he was right. And then he says, now, excuse me, I'm flying to the moon. 'Cause you could do that on Skype on Slack. On Skype, you die halfway across, lagged out from your soul and body, not being able to synchronize.
Poolboy has a good question. Jerry, do you have any of your show's stuff tied into Discord? Do you want to? I can into the.
We have a 1-900 wrestling Discord that you can get access to if you are any kind of patron to patreon.com/1900 wrestling 1900 wrestling. But other than that, no. I mean, I assume everybody gathers in the Diamond Club Discord or the IRC on diamondclub.tv. Like,
Well, so the thing that we do with the different Patreons is each Patreon has a separate color. So, like, if you are, it's kind of on a tiered system because you can't have someone pick their own custom color. But, for example, if someone was a jury patron and only a jury patron or whatever, they could have a color that you pick. And it shows up discreetly per show. So if someone is for Cord Killers and Weird Things and Night Attack, those show up as separate roles.
oh shit, yeah, no, I'll
Email me.
plug that in there.
Yeah, email me and we'll figure that out. Of course, someone's posted the great XKCD comic about in the future there'll always be one person who wants to come in through IRC.
I'm gonna grab a beer
Okay. Is it
by
ACL?
the ass without her permission.
Oh.
Now you're okay with it?
Well,
Now I'm gonna slap it and
does
say,
the beer
"You work
want it?
for me."
Does the beer want it?
Like, I
You
mean,
didn't even ask consent if the beer
you
wants
could
it.
see, you could see it in her
Brian,
bottle cap eyes.
we are a Grom positive podcast, so can you please keep it appropriate?
Okay.
Who sent this? Toilet Bug sends in Brian's
Oh Jesus!
Twitch emote.
All right, I'm out. Yeah. Gonna make pee-pee in the potty.
It's even got your hairline. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Returning the bird.
How you doing, Justin?
Oh, dude. Pretty good. That was a fairly loose episode that I think wound up going
I think it
better
got there.
than some of the loose episodes normally go.
Yeah, it was. I actually had a. So when I came in to start setting up for the show, I was talking to Brian, and I was like, so, because I told him ahead of time I hadn't prepared anything, and so I was like, do I need to get something set up? Because I know we had talked about maybe doing like the Bits Cup or some sort of thing, and he was like, nah, we'll just talk about the Twitch stuff in the first thing, and then it'll be whatever. I was like, oh great. The last time we did this, everyone
we
got
actually like went through for a while, and
Yeah.
the reason why we came up with the Bryce Appreciation Night thing was because we're like, oh shit, this sucks with Bryce not just coming up with a bit. Like, what can we do? Like, what can we do to make Bryce happy again? How have we angered Bryce?
Well, and I was thinking, I was like, there's a 50% chance they literally are just gonna wing it, and then there's maybe a 10% chance that, or no, I'm sorry, there's a 40% chance that they do have something in mind, but they won't tell me for whatever, like they just forgot to tell me or whatever, and then there's a very slim chance that they're trying to keep it from me, keep me in the dark.
Yeah,
Purposefully?
nailed it. We totally
you
were
totally
doing that.
did. It was great.
That was because we were gonna do either Blitz Quiz or Secrets or BS, but we would have had to get that out there. And
Oh, yeah.
also, like, to be fair, a lot of it was like, not only are you, Brian was telling me about like how stretched you are on this TV thing, but also like, listen, the show's just been like way better since you've taken on more of like the kind of traditional producer role. And we wanted to kind of shout you out for as much as you've done for the show.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been trying to do a lot of new stuff for the different podcasts, and it just happened to be at this very weird time where we should be sort of, or I would like to try to be spending even more time on the different shows, and inversely, I have the least amount of time to do them for the very immediate future. But between trying to come up with new stuff for the Patreons, which we're doing on Cord Killers and Weird Things, and interacting more with everybody and getting all the Discord stuff figured out, I I think I don't know. We started this year and we had like a company meeting over on here in Austin with
Yeah.
Mike and everyone. Who's Mike? Brant and Max. Max is his name, and John when he was still here. And because that was right before all the Twitch stuff, and I think my like one thing coming out of that was like I would like to figure out a way to work the Patreons more because I think.
Wait, what did I just walk into?
Oh, I was talking about the beginning of the year, right before all the Twitch stuff, and wanting to spend more time, personally wanting to spend more time on the show, on the podcasts and the Patreons, to build those up as much as possible, and being in a very immediate time where it's hard for me to do that right now.
Yeah, sure.
But
Dude,
but,
no.
but thank you for everybody for the nice words, and Brian and Justin. It means a lot, actually.
Dude, it's well earned, man. You are the real MVP on the last few weeks, because I think we've had pretty good shows. You know, like I think Brian and I know when they suck, because like, you know, we've done enough.
Everybody tells us constantly.
That show sucked.
It's a little ESP
sucked.
trick we have called having thousands of people each think they're the only one to tell us the hard truths that they think will make our day better.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, hey,
I'm just being
way to
real.
Suck dick on the show tonight, you fucking fucker.
Hey man, I'm just being real. I'm just telling you, because I care.
Stop emailing me, mother.
Oh, what if we did an Albert Scamson?
Oh, that's gre't.
That's
pretty
not bad. We
good.
we crop a little more into the face. That would be.
That's
good.
I'd be okay with that. Albus Scamston.
When are you gonna bring him back?
I don't know. It's a pretty great character.
I feel like his spirit comes out every so often. Whenever it's always the clapping stuff. Whenever you get in the clapping,
Dude, have
mode,
you watched just the clapping video by itself isolated is unreal. I don't think we've ever shown it on this.
The
this stuff.
funniest thing is that nobody will ever know the scenario. I don't even know if Brian fully appreciates or understands the scenario that I was in while you were doing that.
because you were on the phone, like giving him directions.
Like I called Justin, and I'm like, "Hey man, we want to encourage people to do like a Tim and Eric style thing, and just go nuts. Just give me shit to do."
Hold on, wait, no. Rewind before that. You were like, all right, we're thinking about doing like April Fools. I don't know. Everybody had some ideas for April Fools, and I was like,
Hold on, give me just one moment. I'm really feeling it right here. I don't even know what's happening there.
Nailed it.
okay, no, leave that up, though, because that's gonna come back into play. So Brian calls me and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna do this thing. We brainstormed all this stuff. We want to do a double your price sale, but we don't know what we're gonna do. There's these other ideas and everything, and so we wind up brainstorming the idea that it would be a Night Attack style bit where you would just upload a bunch of green screen shit and people would make their own commercials.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And so like that was just an idea that Brian and I were talking about. Next thing you know, I'm in my first year at the Go game, maybe
shit.
my second, but it's early, right? And I am at a bar in Palo Alto, California, running a game for Google. Okay. And I am at this bar for the first time out on their patio trying to hook up all my electrical equipment and set up a projector. And I'm trying to find a working outlet socket. So Brian calls me and he's like, all right,
Hold
dude,
on, time out real
eating
quick.
a
I've just
crazy
realized
wig.
how good an animated GIF this would make. like if anybody wants to just cut out this Brian clapping guy as the new Citizen Kane sarcastic clapping, that would be
Oh my
amazing.
God. So Brian calls me and says, hey, so remember when we were talking about me getting into a crazy getup and getting in front of a green screen and people making their own commercials? I'm in the crazy getup. I'm in front of the green screen. what should I do? And he just put the phone down. And so go ahead and play this clip.
I think you're not in it.
Yeah,
No, I know. No. The point isn't that I'm in it. The point is this is what I'm hearing as I'm trying to search for an electrical socket to plug in for 200 people that are about to come in from Google so I can do my job.
Oh my god.
That's right. I remember hearing on the footage, because I did one of these. I remember hearing on the footage, like, Justin on the phone, on speakerphone, like, giving you directions and ideas for like, copy and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, no, Brian was just sitting there, and I'm just saying, no, yeah, now scream like I don't love you, Dad, or fuck you, Dad, or whatever, and then Brian's like, I don't love you, Dad, and I'm like, no, bigger, I don't love you, Dad, like so I'm like coaching Brian to do just random shit.
Yeah, there's no way I end up pleased with that footage exists and was freely given and is out on the internet. Like, hey, who wants an hour of brushwood? Saying literally any garbage thing you want in front of a green screen.
From 2 cameras.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, no, that was definitely one of the weirdest afternoons of my life. It's just like I'm on one, my physical brain is thinking like, all right, I got to run this line and I got to make sure that the projector is as far away from the screen and everything. And then internally, I'm just like, no. Now say, deals are for assholes.
Anything is possible with twice the money. It was a pretty good bit.
Yeah. That was another. That was
you
another
gotta bring that back.
Dude, David Rowan lost his mind because he, going through the store, just got to like, okay, the arson watch. Let's see the pitch on that, and he was like, holy shit, like next level stuff. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm a little bummed we didn't get a chance to do anything this year.
This was a nutty year.
Yeah,
that's fine.
We had a shoot that day. And
we got a lot in the April Fool's bucket of credit, I think.
And we did the Yule log LOGUE for Christmas.
Yeah.
Which was kind of a funny bit.
We tried. We tried twice last year. We don't have to try this year. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, we've got.
Oh shit.
Dude, you do look great.
It's a nice outfit.
What if he hosted an episode of Scam School?
Oh, Albus Scamsford?
I mean, like, how many years into Scam School are you?
Do you have a guess?
Fuck. I mean, it's what?
The
2
premiere-
years older than this show, which is 8 years old. 10 years?
The
pitch is 10 years old, right?
The pitch was being formulated right around this time. Like, I believe next month or two, 10 years ago to the day, I will have been on a run listening to David Prager show up on This Week in Tech talking about Revision 3 and me thinking, wait, David Prager, is that the same David Prager who was my producer when I did Martin Sargent Unscrewed? And then the more I listened and then I poked online, I was like, I know that guy. I can reach out to that guy and pitch him a thing. That'll become a thing. That'll become another thing. That'll become a TV show that doesn't get renewed. And then, but then another thing happens.
Eventually, I'm going to get Jason Murphy in these very slick slacks. Everyone's going to love them.
Oh, I think it might have been something about the pants.
Why that pilot didn't get picked up?
Yeah. No.
Oh. True TV has a no slacks policy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Hey, so I got this important deal from China.
Oh, man. China. I'm not familiar with them. Who are they?
Well, the email says, "Hi, friend. This is Jerry from China.
It's your friend Jerry from China.
Our brands is all caps brand name, which is mainly produce various folding knives for outdoor. I'm viewing your YouTube channel. There are many high quality videos on your channel.
So we know he watches.
So I want to collaborate with you. Can you give me a good review on Amazon?
Wait.
And
Okay.
also, hope you
Unconventional.
can make this video for our product and upload it to your YouTube channel. We can provide the best service for you. If you are interested in our product, please contact me as soon as possible. I am waiting your massages. Thank you.
Okay, Jerry.
And the follow-up that came an hour ago. Hi, friend. If you have any needs, what I can help, please let me know. I am waiting your messages. Thank you.
Wow.
I kind of want to look at his product, actually, because I'm going to
See,
look at it. And
When I get like the
oh, wait. I clicked on
hook.
it.
Is it I'm betting anal hook.
What's that?
Is it an anal hook?
is it an anal hook?
No.
Okay.
Actually, it's me clicking on it. And it says, this link leads to an untrusted site. You sure you want to go to site name?
Yeah. Don't do that.
I think you should say no.
You should just close that tab.
Just go ahead and give it a good old close-a-roo.
Well, actually, you're getting rid of that computer anyway. Whatever. Click with impunity.
Yeah, man. Do you see this shit?
Oh yeah, he's returning his laptop he just bought.
That's right. I got
Oh, wait,
me a
what
laptop.
happened? Wait. What happened?
Motherfucking
His G
G
keys
key
messed up.
kept falling off.
And
Turns it is something, including a G thing.
That's what I was saying.
I always get the for the Chinese spam. I get like at least Knives is kind of on brand.
Oh,
a
no.
little
I
bit.
actually think this is a real guy trying to get a gig,
Yeah.
but he unfortunately just has an untrusted site.
I always get like we sell corrugated sheet metal.
And that's it.
That's it. It's a BBC or BCC email to no one.
Hi, I'm a guy in China,
We
and I love the shit out of sheet metal. Do you too? Click 1 for yes and 2 for no.
Blink twice for get lost.
And a lot of it doesn't even have like any sort of pitch. It's just like we make the best balsa wood.
We'll give you wood, but they don't know that that's a thing.
Hey, man. Can we dip it, little dip it, slippy dip. I feel like it's something we don't talk into politics on this show, but at some point the world just says no.
World is
you
a
do-
vampire.
you do this week.
Santa Drain.
I started playing a game. I get up in the morning and I go, and before I click either, like, my homepage is going to be Google News,
Right, Google News is your very
or
first
Reddit.
tab.
But Google News, before I hit, I'm like, surely not again.
There's
today.
not something incredibly basic and dumb that just happened.
And then instead, it's
I
just
mean,
like,
we
you're
know
fucking
how this
kidding
story
me,
ends,
right? What's that?
We know how this story ends, right?
Yes, with a very disappointing sequel.
No, that
Oh.
Donald Trump will get impeached, but he was totally innocent. He's just an asshole, like who covered up a crime that he didn't commit because he was so pissed off that people were looking into it that he then committed crimes along the way, covering up for the fact that people thought that he didn't legitimately win the election.
Keep in mind, man, that's what got Martha Stewart in prison for what? 2 years? 2 years.
Was it only 2 years?
Well,
I
all
think
right.
that's
So, you're right, because I'm also playing a fun game called "Don't Write Anything in My Doc for Politics," because fucking
You don't need
what do
to.
you do? Waste your goddamn time. Those are
What-
precious calories you could use for something else.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? See, like, something crazy is just gonna happen right before your fucking show. So who gives a fuck? Yeah, I mean, it's the wildest shit I've ever seen, certainly since the Lewinsky trial.
Yeah.
And
And even that seemed salacious, and it was just weird to see the president in that position. This president has taken stuff to different places.
well, I mean, yeah, like there's really not a lot to say. He wound up picking a fight with the director of the FBI, an organization that, in case anybody wasn't aware is allowed to wiretap you.
Yeah. If the FBI was if they were actively investigating
Do you think they're listening to us right now?
the president, I mean, if they are, do we get credit for the numbers? That's what I want
That's
to know.
right. Are they using our affiliate link?
But in that hypothetical, I guess they lie to the president's face and say we're not investigating you, right?
No, I think, again, this is why I think that this is the end point. I legitimately think that there is no evidence, because, by the way, with as much leaking as there has been throughout this entire thing, if there was some smoking gun just like waiting to be pushed out into the public square, it would have been out by now.
Well, maybe we're talking about two different things. You sound like you're asking whether or not there's anything to the Trump-Russia connections or whatever, which is very much less what I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So, but I apologize. Then, what were you talking about?
I was talking about in general, like whatever it is that that they're investigating or whatever. Number one, if there is any actual crime committed and he goes down for anything, it's going to be for the cover-up, not for the original thing. You and I are in total agreement about that.
No, I agree, and that's what I'm saying is that, like, I don't think that there's anything there, and I think that, like, that literally it's just him being this, like.
But like what I was saying is it doesn't matter if the original seed wasn't there, because he's definitely committed crimes in the attempted cover-up.
Acting FBI director to stop investigating you and making like insinuations that you shouldn't be like looking into these people. Like, that is something that is like cool to do when you are talking to your personally hired director of security or a friendly member of the New York Police Department, because you make generous donations to the Fraternal Order of Police.
Right.
Like, that's some stuff that can go on. You can't do that with, like, the head of the FBI.
Right.
That's what we like to call in the business a no-no.
Yeah. So my question was, now I've already forgotten it. Whatever. I got distracted. But no. My question was, because of course, President Trump asked like thrice. He was like, I asked you thrice, are you investigating me? And you denied me each time.
Oh yeah.
But what is the FBI's legal obligation at that point? If the subject of because on the one hand, I would imagine their policy is don't tell the person you're investigating that you're investigating them. But also they have a policy that says we serve at the pleasure of the top of the executive branch, right? So what is the legal, moral, and ethical solution when you are investigating somebody of criminal behavior? That person happens to be the president, and I'm speaking in the theoretical. We don't need to make this about this actual situation. Yeah. Like what is the right answer there?
Like, so I have no idea. I don't think that it's like, like if you're a cop, you got to tell me you're a cop. So
yeah,
like,
no. We know for sure that's fake. But I love still saying it. Mainly because I suspect everyone's a cop. I mean, you never know. They all look like
people
normies.
Are probably cops. That's actually a fact. Like, when you really look at people, they're probably cops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Like, I think that it would probably be the prudent thing to tell somebody that they are under investigation if they were in that position, or to give the most explanatory, like, oh, we're looking at people around you, which I guess they were with Michael Flynn, but and what's his butt, Manafort. But I don't know. I mean, again, I think to me the very obvious thing is that he literally did nothing wrong, and he's gonna go down just because he fucking is
too prideful,
incapable of just letting this thing go that is making waves on CNN, because instead is so furious that they're not talking about other shit on CNN.
Do you know what this is? How insane it is. The closest analog to what's happening now is in my brain Rolodex. It goes back to an episode of The Dukes of Hazzard where Boss Hogg is running a crooked casino, but somebody accidentally stabs him with a syringe of sodium pentothal or a truth serum. And so he's walking along saying like, laughing and having a good time. He's like, you enjoy that gambling? Well, you just spend as much as you want because it's not like it's ever going to pay out. And then he's like, I don't understand what's going on. I keep telling the truth. You've got a big ass, lady. Oh no, and like that's pretty much what's going on with the president, where it's like he has this thing about the confidential thing, and then it's just like, yeah, no, we got a story. We're saying it didn't happen. It's fine. We're like I did it because I could. And then, or even worse yet, where it's just like, hey, we're working very hard to make it clear that the firing of Comey had nothing to do with the investigation of him. So we've almost got it done. We're like, an interview. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking like fake news. This guy's an asshole. Bleep, blop, bloop. Problem solved.
Well, because they had the plan was smart. Say we're firing Comey for literally all the reasons that the Democrats want Comey to be fired.
Right.
And they can run that big supercut of every Democrat, Bernie Sanders, Chuck Schumer, Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, everybody saying Comey's a fucko, fuck Comey, fire him immediately. And they're like, yeah, we fired him immediately. We did what you wanted. Now you want to be babies about it. And then he comes out, he's like, yeah, I don't know, this Russia thing, fuck him, right? Like, Comey, Russia. Just get him the fuck out of here. It's like that you just set up the whole thing that neutralized your opposition.
How much longer do you think we have roller coaster news like we're doing right now? Until they finally get around to manufacturing a war?
No more than 3.5 years. No more than 3.5 years.
Dude, no, but
even then, no. At that point, no more than 7.5 years.
I mean, it's like and I hate to be so callous and horrifically, sad about the world, but like the next textbook move is gin up a war, right? If you want to stay in power. Yeah, during wartime, you're going to do over this? Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make an ugly woman your wife. I don't know if that's like, because that used to be the playbook of like Obama and Clinton and Bush, like people that had a working relationship with their military. In a way that I don't know if Trump has the same kind of working relationship with the other elements of his government.
Yeah, no, yeah. So you don't think the military in general, as an institution, is as enthusiastic about going to die at the signature of Trump?
All I'm saying is this. And for everybody who's in here that is Trump fans or whatever, here's one thing that is indisputable. In politics, the only power that spends is future power. The less you seem viable at every point from now,
right,
the less powerful you are. Doesn't matter where you are now. It matters where you are tomorrow,
you're
6 months
saying
from now.
The stock, Trump's stock has bottomed out, and fewer people are going to extend themselves any amount of distance.
Well, he has momentum to rebuild before people think, yes, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that I'm taken care of in 4 years, 8 years, 12 years.
Right.
Right. Like that's what moves the needle is, will you be here in a year? Will you be here in 4 years? Will you be here in 8 years? It's the reason why the lame duck presidency happens 2 years into when you're reelected. You really only get 6 years of being the president if you win twice, because for 2 years, people are like, oh, fuck you, leader of the free world, dipshit. You're not fucking, you can't help me in 3 years. Eat fucking asshole, you shitbag.
Wow. Like, that's very specific and very wordy.
What is this, Veep?
Hey, it's me, the president.
I'm Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Ew, I've got a big hairy dick.
Talk about a show that is having a renaissance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Veep this season is on another level. It is fucking amazing.
It has reinvented itself again.
Yeah.
which it had to out of necessity. And I love that pretty much every episode they are coming up with new ways that the show can reinvent itself and then slapping it down on the floor and saying, no, that's not happening.
Wow, really?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, so effectively, spoiler alert, after becoming like a footnote in history president, Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character is now out of the White House and a private citizen. And so she's trying to enjoy the fruits of what an ex-president can enjoy and finding herself slapped back at every turn. Also, she is the first female president, but the person that got the presidency after her abbreviated term is also a woman, so she's not even the most famous female president. It's great. It's fucking exquisite.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
And someone was asking, do you have to catch up to understand it? Not necessarily. I mean, HBO does pretty good previously ons, I think.
I mean,
But
basically, there's a chick who was the vice president, briefly was the president. Now she's not the president.
Yeah. And also, all
Also,
the
she was
characters
always
are-
bad at all of her jobs and bad at relationships and bad at everything.
And it's a lot of like single episode arcs. There are very few, when there are like season long arcs, they are always like background things or little things in the show. So you're good. Is there nudity in Veep?
all the characters are fairly repetitive archetypes.
Yeah.
Like they're all just selfish or weird people who are then put into these different scenarios so they can act selfish and weird.
Yeah.
This is some sort of Star Wars thing.
It's some sort of Star Wars thing. You're threatening me, director. I am the Senate. Not yet. He did his duck face.
This is a long GIF. GIFs are getting so long.
Yeah,
now,
they're
now that
also
people
not
are
GIFs.
doing. Well, yeah.
Which is a bummer because you can't like take a GIF V and embed it in things and have it play jauntily like a.
Well, and you can't. It's just H.264 video. It's just an MP4 that has no audio.
Yeah.
So you have like the worst way to experience a video that you can't pause or skip back through.
Because also like they load slower than like some videos do.
A little
Like,
bit, yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Renegade says, but Kid Fisto though.
Kit Fisto. God.
Oh, by the way, after this stream, Bad Weave is going to be hosting the Tuesday night Jackbox.
Dude,
So,
those are
You know,
great.
you got bad weave.
this Tuesday nights after Night Attack and Friday evenings, all that info is in the Discord, nightattack.tv/Discord. They do it all the time. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, we played a bunch of Jackbox games with Ashley's sister and her husband.
They're great, man.
Yeah.
They're
They're-
really
they're-
funny.
they're all
They're
great.
really good.
I would love to trace the lineage of everyone all the way back to the original.
You Don't Know Jack.
You don't know Jack back in the days. Jellyvision, that's what it was. That was
Right.
the company.
Now
Man,
they're
20 years, 23 years ago was when that game came out. Fuck. And it's still so good.
It's so well written. It's so funny. Like, goddamn, so good. Hey, by the way, I finally got into virtual reality.
oh, yeah. Did you
tell-
ever finish that, Brian?
No,
No?
I didn't.
Oh. Ooh.
How far did you get, Justin?
I mean, I don't know how far. I mean, because it's kind of just like a Rick and Morty flavored version of accounting, which I really
No,
liked because it was so bizarre.
I disagree because accounting was a meditation on what VR meant and like it reduced everything. It was like a Rick and Morty skinned job simulator.
Which is the same company that they worked with.
Correct.
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alchemy Labs. But I got to tell you, man, there's some bad design in that game. There's some bad design in that game that didn't need to be there.
In Rick and Morty?
In virtual reality, yeah, because like the fourth task you get is he shows up And, it is cool to combine the pieces and figure out and play with the different things and get the Easter eggs, if you're collecting Easter eggs. Sure. But there's this moment that he shows up and him and Morty are like, hey, hurry, just fix our car. You're like, order the part from Amazon. So you go and
I've seen that puzzle.
Yeah, okay.
But
you order it and then you come over and you open and here's the thing. You have to fix the fucking car with 87,000 colored tubes that are in a box, and there's no workspace in front of you to deal with the car. So literally the only way to do it is to get down on your hands and knees and dump the shit out on the floor to sort 2 bars blue, 1 bar red,
and you're literally virtually picking up instructions.
Shit off the floor. Only poor. And then I was like, this is more tedious and less fun than real reality of fixing a real car. Also, I don't have people just hurling insults at me the entire time. That if they were funnier insults, I might have been into, but I guess, a little bit just like calling me a shitbag.
I guess that is the thing, is that like compared to accounting. Like accounting was so bizarre and so weird and so fucked up that I was
simple on the puzzle. The puzzles were one move puzzles.
Yeah,
you had one distraction and one actual like press the button. That was
and there were good puzzles, like at least the what I played in virtual reality, like the Meeseeks one where you had to like figure out that you were handing the Meeseeks your thing so it could pick it up and everything. Like, that was super cool. But at the same time, it's like, you're right, man. There's just a lot of fucking dead space and a lot of tedium. And I like hearing Justin Roiland do voices, but fuck, man, I own a Vive. I've been hearing Justin Roiland do fucked up voices since I bought it.
Every single game.
He's done voices for literally every game I've ever bought. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, no, I love him. It's great. And now he's doing voices that I've heard on television. That's cool. They sound like all the other voices that he's done on every other game.
Yeah.
Because me complaining about somebody doing a bunch of voices that all kind of sound the same is just the fucking highest point of irony.
Well, and by the way, and somebody who actually finished the game can correct me, and maybe it's worth doing, but I halfway through the game, I get the impression that there is no stakes to anything, that I am a disrespected clone and whatever. Like, which you can make that work if my superpower is dying and not caring about it, but I can save the planet or do it like literally anything that matters except for bitch work,
Yeah,
I guess that is the thing. It's like
it
like the point of Rick and Morty as a show is telling these thrilling tales of adventure with these misfit characters, right? Where like your entry point character like Morty is this kind of selfish, horny, more realistic kind of like barely a teenager, and Rick is like an actual piece of shit. Like he's not this like father figure. He's this awful kind of person, but you're still going to fantastic worlds and you're seeing aliens and shit like that. And in that one, you're just, I don't know, eating balls in a goddamn garage.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching Breaking Bad.
Oh.
I'm almost done.
Did you catch that movie version of it before it left?
No. But Breaking Bad is so good that like rewatching it has been a dream.
Oh, sure.
I missed the first 3 episodes of Better Call Saul, and I'm like, you want to know what? I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna binge it one day and just be very happy with my life.
It's
because
already...
I loved the last season and I love that show, and I've heard it's really good.
I'll tell you what, man. It has been a blast to want so bad to punch Michael McKean in the face. Punch him in his filthy, shitty brother, lion-ass face.
Yeah.
So I'm rewatching Breaking Bad. Do we all remember when the greatest television show in history spent an entire season teasing a total red herring? season 2 of Breaking Bad had all of that like pre-episode black and white teddy bear stuff.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be actually nothing.
What? No.
Because,
It was the airplane crash.
It was an actual event in the show, but it was like, look at these bodies. Is that Jesse and Walt?
Right. Yeah.
Look at
Did
this,
a bomb go off
whose
in the?
eye
Oh
is
my
this?
gosh!
What? Oh,
yeah.
glass. And it was like,
It's
like
a random airplane crashed above because
Yeah.
a distraught father, his daughter happened, whatever.
that's I think, thinking back on Breaking Bad, the only thing I could probably knock it on is how serendipitous a lot of the plot is, of just like, oh man, like,
That's convenient.
how convenient that you were talking to this person who is this person related to
Yeah,
this person.
yeah.
But-
You know, I'm more prone to forgive those because, like, you know, I become increasingly convinced that there's only 12 stories in the entire planet, and you could tell a story that makes sense in a small town on the western frontier, but you have to throw in some coincidences if it's going to be in 21st century New Mexico or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I always wrote that off as exactly how big is the meth scene in Albuquerque? Like, how many people like physically comprise that genre of business? Like,
Sure.
you got to figure it's about what, 50? So yeah, they're gonna run into each other. It's like any office.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think Breaking Bad was ultimately just kind of defined by its tension, though. Like, as long as somebody was on the fucking 5 seconds away from getting their ass chewed by a buzzsaw, then you were like, oh shit, who cares how they fucking met each other? Someone's about to fucking die.
Well, the things I want to say now veer into spoiler territory, but there's one thing that Better Call Saul does, with what it teases about who Ehrmantraut used to be and who he's becoming, and what did it just makes me what a rough out from the series given his pedigree. That guy deserved better.
yeah.
In Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the show recognizes that immediately after it happens too.
Yeah.
Which I think it's definitely like, that's what that scene is. That's a very bad death, an unjustified death for a character.
It's the deaths at the hands of a coward, and
And he's just annoyed by it, right? Like that's just the best part. He's just like, "Oh, fuck you! You killed me, you piece of shit! Just stop
I
talking."
can't believe this
Go
is how it
away."
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty great.
Is there?
I see what you did,
Are you
gambling
gonna go?
there.
Are you gonna go see Wonder Woman? Like, is this
no.
a thing that we're all gonna do, or what's the deal?
Yeah, no, that's a done deal, right?
The
There's
trailer looked all right.
the trailer looks flat out good. I mean, like I can't
Does
from
it?
the trailer.
Does it look flat out good?
From the trailer, I cannot discern how it would be. It's as good as other Marvel movie trailers for movies that have been good. How about that? There's nothing in the trailer.
I mean,
I see
I can
no
see that,
damning evidence in the trailer at all indicating that this will be a bad movie.
Oh, you know
except
what?
for the fact that we don't really know the plot.
She goes and solves World War II. It's it looks to me like it's Captain America, only right down to the shield and everything, only with Wonder Woman. I mean,
except like Captain America solving World War II was really only like the plot. The story was, a weakling who loves America, like goes on this journey.
World
like
War
that's the real
they're
story.
saying. Well, sure.
Franz Ferdinand.
Well, I mean, no, I am not. I don't know the story then.
I mean, I guess that would be my thing with Wonder Woman, is that like we're seeing a lot of cool iconography, and we're certainly seeing what could easily be condensed to the length that it is in the trailer of her backstory of like, this is a sword, this is a shield. No one can ever know that she's the greatest Wonder Woman of all of us Amazons, and then she becomes, oh shit, she fucking figured it out. She's the Wonder Woman. Like, go save Captain Kirk. Like, okay, so that's the first, probably what, 15 minutes of movie? 20 minutes?
I'd say the whole first act, and then.
But how does she get her powers?
Wait, I thought we see her steal the golden
No,
gizmos.
but will we find out how she got her powers?
Yeah, it's a radioactive spider. Did you guys? What country did you grow
What type
up
of
in?
island does she?
No, but like, what was her motivation? Was she like, oh shit? I mean, I could just fucking kill anybody. Like, did anybody tell her that there's like some moral restrictions?
Well, you know what? There's zero in that trailer about the responsibility to power ratio.
Yeah.
That concerns me about superhero movies.
And if it's all women, how are they fucking? Full stop. You could just put a full stop right now.
We have tickets for Thursday, right? For the Thursday Wonder Woman. No, not this Thursday. Whenever Wonder Woman comes out, we got Thursday tickets for it. We're gonna see it, but I don't know. I'm worried, and not worried. I'm assuming it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I am too. But which is a real bummer because, like, I don't know. It's been a good run of only going to the theater, and like there's that weird moment where it's like you're watching previews and you're kind of cast adrift, and then it's like, oh wait, what are we watching? Oh, that's right, I'm here to see. And then, or it's a movie like, oh, yeah, okay, all right, that's the movie we're watching. I forgot.
I mean, at this point, what's the movie that you are excited for to see in theaters?
Are you excited for Dark Tower anymore? Because I think because earlier this year you were super hyped that it was getting a prime slot, and now you're continuing to make that face. So.
No, let's look at the list. Go to draft.nightattack.tv.
All right, I'm just gonna start offering some to you. Alien Covenant. Let's start with the closest.
And that's the weird one. Is like I'm so fucking pissed at how that franchise has become garbage, warmed over by more garbage. There's not been anything worth a good goddamn since Aliens.
So we're gonna take that one as a no.
Even
How
though
about
it's good.
Tom Cruise as the Mummy?
No, as the Mummy.
How about
Cars 3? You into
Despicable
Cars?
Me 3?
Cars 3, I'm actually super excited about.
This is the one where Millennial kills whatever that guy's name is.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
Cars 3, I believe they're saying, is just straight up Rocky 4. Like, he has a crash, only through his hard work and endurance can he, montage his way to the top again.
All right, Dunkirk.
Done who? Dude, did you see that trailer?
You down with Dunkirk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the...
that shit looked amazing. Christopher Nolan.
Wait, that's Nolan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the World War...
Yep. World War One.
The Normandy one.
Yeah. Dunkirk. Actually.
No, it's actually Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you might not. It's easy to forget it, but it takes place in Dunkirk,
I was thinking of...
and it was World War II.
It was World War II. Okay, that's great. Yeah, no, basically a bunch of civilians are like, hey, we're not saying civilians should go into a war zone, but also all these boys will die. Who has a sailboat?
I mean, I'm down with Dunkirk. It's probably the movie that I'm most excited for on this list. But at the same time, like, how exciting is that? Like, who's gonna like, woo, well-framed shots, well-framed shots, woo! I hope in the credits they stop the trailer, stop the credits so they can show another well-framed shot from the next movie.
What about Spider-Man? Okay, which are you more? Let's play, Marry, Kill, Fuck with movies. Which would you rather?
Give me three. Just give me three. And
All right,
I'll
you know what?
marry, fuck,
This
kill.
is all within 1 week. Spider-Man: Homecoming, War for Planet of the Apes, and Dunkirk.
I'm gonna fuck Spider-Man. I'm gonna kill War. I'm gonna marry Dunkirk.
That's right. That's actually
So keep in mind, in this scenario, you never get to see War for the Planet of the Apes. You're okay with that?
fine. I mean, I love the other one, but like, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
you know what?
willing
You're,
to-
you're right. You're right.
I'm willing to bet that at some point, this improbable thing where they keep making me like Planet of the Apes movies, like that magic's gotta come to an end at some
Yeah.
point.
All right. Okay.
I've heard a lot about the Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Is that something to keep an eye out on?
I don't know. Okay.
I feel like it might be a surprise. Like it's an original franchise, and in this summer where everything is a fucking sequel, they'll probably put a little bit more muscle into it than they would otherwise. It's a Luc Besson fucking like sci-fi thing. So yeah, I mean, I think it'll probably get some play, but also like there's a thin line between that and what was the fucking Jupiter Ascending with
Oh,
fucking what's his butt rollerblading through fucking thin air?
Fucking 21
Channing
Jump Street.
Tatum,
Channing
Dog
Tatum.
Boy, Channing Tatum, fucking like rollerblading through fucking air, like you know, original sci-fi shit that is on that like European kooky level. Like if it hits, it's Luc Besson did fucking Fifth Element, and that's fucking great and gritty. But you had, as Mikey Newman points out, it's basically just an amazing sci-fi Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna have that same magic with
All right.
whatever this is.
Marry, fuck, kill. Captain Underpants, Cars 3, and Despicable Me 3.
Ooh.
So I have to fuck one kids movie.
Yeah. It's the movie you're fucking, and you can explain that to all the horrified children.
I'm gonna fuck Cars 3.
Yeah.
I have a history with Cars 3. I'm sure it's gonna be a good roll in the hay. I'm gonna marry Despicable Me 3.
What?
What?
Yeah.
You got your shit backwards?
Oh. For me, definitely kill Despicable Me 3. All minions should be erased from the planet.
No shit.
Fuck Captain Underpants, I think, and marry Cars.
Yeah, I'm
3.
marrying Cars 3 for sure. I don't know
Wait,
Captain
why?
Underpants. Cars 1 was great. Was really great.
Was it?
It was for what it was. Now, granted, it was a
For
song.
what it was. No, I'm with you with for what it was.
No.
But that doesn't mean like that was great.
I'll
If you
tell-
have to
all right.
say for what it was.
Let's do this. It's straight up the movie Doc Hollywood. It is a
Yeah.
song. Okay. So which
Would
is
you
the
consider
superior-
Doc Hollywood to be a great movie?
Hang on. I'm asking you which is the better movie, this or Doc Hollywood?
Cars 1 or Doc Hollywood?
Yeah. Which is the better
Hollywood.
movie? Bullshit. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. I'll pour acid from a helicopter. Somebody buy me a helicopter
And a bunch
and
of
a
acid.
license and a vat of acid.
I'm just on my way to the deli. Ah, Jesus Christ!
Ha ha! That's for saying Doc Hollywood was better than Cars 1, asshole! I'm Frank Reynolds. We fly away.
See, like,
From ham.
See, Balloon Knot says Cars is the weakest Pixar franchise, which is probably true,
Uh,
but
wait,
it's still
uh,
good Pixar.
okay,
Like,
What? Yes to the movies, but merchandising, it is the single largest property they have.
Sure.
On
I mean,
Nintendo.
I'm not
So-
marrying
so
for
they'll
money.
definitely-
I'm not marrying for money, though.
Right, sure.
I get them doing more Cars movies, and I don't fault the Cars movies for what they are. But I draw the line on saying that Cars 1 is great. Because we are having a conversation where we're comparing it, if even to say that it's better or worse than Doc Hollywood. Like, and that just puts it in a certain level, right? And
No,
that's not the great level.
So I'm gonna put on my movies with Mikey's hat, and I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure Mikey would back my play on most of this.
But did you know?
The scripting is super tight. The colors, the direction, the recurring gags in the background, the little things that they set up. The way they cast that spell that makes you not worry about like what are they eating other cars? I thought it was on balance just a super visual, well paced treat. Now, no, it didn't have Because The Incredibles had all of that and also was secretly about midlife crises and cheating on
Yeah.
your spouse.
And not only The Incredibles, literally the entire lineage of Pixar up to that point. Like,
Sure.
like they had not had a misfire, and like, not to say that Cars is a misfire, like it just doesn't operate at that next level like so many of their other films have.
Well, yes. I mean, if your point is it's not as good as other things they've done, then I agree. But I thought for what it was great, man. It was a real treat. I really enjoyed rewatching it over and over with the kids in a way that not so many other Disney movies have worked out. This is his slogan, right?
Made America really okay one more time.
Oh.
No, I'm with you that for what it is competent, right? It's good for what it is. All I will have to say is,
Dude,
Well,
that
we were-
opening scene was so strong. Just like telling the story of the racetrack, and it's like, and they're borrowing shots straight out of Days of Thunder, and it's color, and you got that Sheryl Crow song, written by Randy Newman, by the way. It's the pacing is amazing. They get little details so awesomely right, like of the 3 computer generated arrows pointing to the thing. One of them is like off and askew, the way they always were. The gag with the they flash to a bathroom, and the line is a million cars long for the women's and so on, and it was so much so fast. I just loved it.
I just realized that we have all witnessed an example of why you are in the position that you are and as successful as you are. You are a persuasive man because you casually dropped in and nobody fucking said anything. Like that Sheryl Crow song, you just like lace that in as if it were like an original Bob Dylan, yes, Sheryl Crow wrote a song for a movie, or
No, she
sang a
didn't.
song in a movie. She sung a song in a million fucking movies of you, Sheryl Crow. Like it's not like it was memorable. Do you even remember what the name of the Sheryl Crow song was?
No, but I can recite enough of it to embarrass myself on a live stream.
Let's go.
Now you got my attention.
No. Oh shit. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, do you want to win the argument or live?
You know what? I'd rather not win the argument today. I'm okay with losing it.
Well, we were also comparing Cars 3 to Captain Underpants.
Well,
Despicable
no,
Me
and
3.
so here's my point: is I think Cars 2 was it smells to me like Cars 2 was a managerial drop of the ball, where they didn't bother on their checklist of things to do. They did everything except for bother to make it good. And I think Pixar is the kind of studio that wants to come back, and the template, if Doc Hollywood through the Pixar engine yielded Cars 1, I know I fucking loved Rocky 4. And if they're going to run that through the Pixar engine, and that's what comes out the other side, then I am in. It's going to be fucking great.
I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. I like Cars 2. I went to go see Cars 2 with my little brother, and he was a kid of that age who loved the first Cars movie, and he liked Cars 2. Like, it was all right.
I did not see it, but is there not the graphic torture and assassination of somebody?
Oh yeah, no, it's weird because it's a spy movie.
Yeah.
And there's like not only. There's a murder where you see other people get like gasoline sprayed on them, like as if it were blood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird flick, but whatever. I mean, like, it's okay. It does feel very like assembly line direct to video Disney sequel-y, which Pixar had never really felt like before.
Hey, quick side question.
Yeah.
Did you also notice the moment Chris Pratt put on the long sleeve shirt that it was clearly alien script meant to look like nonsense, but give the impression of the phrase "yeah, baby"?
I did not pick up "yeah, baby." No.
Can we look at this? Can we get a judge's ruling on it?
What is I'm
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, okay.
Chris Pratt's T-shirt or long sleeve shirt.
I can see.
Sorry, no, I
Yeah, I
shouldn't
don't-
rely on you to keep it afloat. I thought you called it up before.
Your man Jeff
T-shirt?
says, "I saw Yeah, baby."
There it is.
It does kind of look like it says "Yeah, baby."
Yeah, I can see that.
Like
Oh,
I thought that was extraordinarily like savvy. I'm like, that's clever. That's a international image that will mean nothing to international audiences where they make a ton of monies.
I think it's actually saying "Yeah, Becky,"
yeah.
which everyone knows
Yeah,
is Taylor Swift's real
Becky.
name.
Is it?
No, it's a meme.
Oh.
Oh
Bob
my
Becky.
God,
No, it's
Becky.
But I thought it was clever because I thought that was clever because that's a T-shirt that they can sell now, and they're like, "What? It means whatever you want it to mean." It sort of looks like, "Yeah, baby."
Yeah, do you think that that's going to be in the gift shop at the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride at
Little bit.
California Disneyland or whatever?
Oh, that's
wait.
that's right. Disney's California Adventure. No.
No.
Hollywood Studios or
I don't- is it in Hollywood Studios?
the elevator ride, the Twilight Zone
Yeah,
Tower
but
of
I
Terror.
don't know if it. I think it's just in Disneyland.
Oh, that's right. It is just a West Coast thing. Because you remember we met that one guy who was cosplaying as the Tower of Terror, wearing the sign that says, "Everybody hates me." And we're like, "I'm sorry, what are you?" He's like, "I'm the Tower of Terror in Disneyland that's about to get torn down and remade into Guardians of the Galaxy. And apparently everyone hates it because
Tower of Terror.
yeah.
Gambling Man in the Diamond says it says "Yeah, Pol Pot."
Yeah. it
So I
does.
just found an
see it.
article about this shirt. Apparently, it says "gear shift" in this language made up for the movie.
No way.
So we've got the article here. When I started the film, James Gunn said he wanted to give everyone more of a cool rock star feeling, and I said, well, usually that means a graphic T-shirt. He went, perfect, I want a graphic T-shirt. So we did lots of graphics that would advertise either products or candy, and we actually used the alphabet from the Klin language from his first film. It's very simple. It says gear shift on it.
That's awesome.
So there you go.
Oh shit!
Comic book.
So I guess it wasn't intentionally meant to say "Yeah, baby." It just kind of randomly.
Happy
said-
accident. Yeah.
gear shift.
That's cool.
So that's 5 letters. Anyway.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Well, hell.
Are we calling it?
that was a fun evening, gentlemen.
It's pretty good.
It
Did
was
we
good.
did we get any new followers? Any new subscribers?
We had the Jen Plays a little bit ago.
We have what?
The Jen Plays.
All right.
She subbed pretty recently. Ethan Kane also did.
That's a good one.
Love that dude.
Well,
Alrighty. Well,
we did it. Night attack. Night attack. Let's.
we'll see you guys sometime.
Hey, see you later. Fuck dick.